Guys, I shaved. You know, I've been asked a few times to shave the beard. This is why I don't do it. Fun fact. I don't have a fucking jawline. I gotta shave my unibrow too, Gway. Alright, what's up, guys? Yeah, so I've done more of the background, obviously. There's my vinyl, and then we got some, like, extra music stuff, but I don't really have that much more stuff. Eventually, as I get more stuff, then I will, obviously. If you were to tell myself 2020 me, 2021 me, that in 2025, the big 2025, I would be listening to an Addison Rae album, and people on the internet say, oh, this is a pretty good album. I would say, I'm not gonna listen to this cringe bullshit. As a matter of fact, I remember listening to an Addison Rae song, her first song that she came out with, and I was like, this is some cringe bullshit. Now, I know that she's put out a few songs. This is her debut project. I've listened to something else from Addison Rae. That's obviously the Charlie remix that she did for Von Dutch. Actually, I'm wearing my Charlie XCX Brad shirt. My expectations for this record, I don't really know. I haven't listened to Diet Pepsi, but I know a lot of white women and gay guys like that song. There's also a few other singles for the record. Actually, a lot of these songs are single. Wait, literally 6 of these songs are singles, and the other 6 are not. I'm kind of going into this with an open mind. I don't think it's gonna be fucking as great as everyone says that it is. Like, I feel like it's gonna be the same thing as like when I listened to Chapel Roan. Yes, I made a fucking video on Chapel Roan and I never uploaded it. I also think I deleted it. It was like good, but I wasn't like mind blown from it. Like, everyone talking about she's like this messiah of pop. It's like, no, she just makes 80s synth pop, but modern, which I respect. But this song is called The Cid, and this is a very relatable ass bar. Shout out to The Cid. All right, let's start it.
You're out of control. Time's moving slow. Drum to come. Oh God, I love me. You love me. You love me. You love me. You love me. Feel so free. Feel so free. Feel so free. It's my religion.
Yeah. That was a pretty good song, actually. I'm not gonna lie, I f with it. I think it's interesting. It's like more experimental than I thought was, like the instrumentation was, which I prefer. I don't want to have some fucking bullshit pop shit. Also, I want to talk about the cover. I don't really like the cover. I like her because she's. However, comma, I don't like this fucking text. Stop putting text on album covers, please. Leve's fucking new album is gonna fucking have text on the cover, and it just pisses me off. Like, imagine this cover without text. It looks so much better.
My boy's a winner. He loves the game. My lips reflect off his cross gold chain. Driving your car and your baby. So sweet. Innocence in the backseat.
Yeah, that's like another good song. Like, I don't really have anything negative to say about that. The performance and the writing is all like just very sexy narcissism. She says some shit like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, yeah. I can see why people like this a lot. Not too fucking radio baity, which I dislike heavily. It's just some good work.
Can a girl just have fun? Can a girl have fun? Can a girl have fun? Can a girl have fun? Fun, fun. Pockets full of sunshine, busting through the seam. Can a girl have fun? Can a girl have fun? Fun, fun.
I am the bomb. I hate that ending, bro. It's the same thing with fucking Charlie on Guess. It's about this song. It's like, stop doing that shit at the end of the song. It's so fucking cringe. I didn't like this one as much. I felt like this was like, this is crazy. The beginning felt like Don't Wake Me Up by Chris Brown, and the rest of the song felt like an attempt at making a Weeknd song. I don't know how to describe, like, okay, does that make sense? If the first two are great, this is like mediocre.
Aquamarine, honey. The world is my oyster. Baby, come touch the pearl. Give me
the bridge to the end of the song really made the song stand out. I don't think before that was all that. I think it was better than the last song though. It was just okay. TBH. I mean, this was a single, right? Yeah, it was a single. It was the second single, if you even would count it as a single. It was better than the last one though, 100%. Cool little interludial track. Nice psychedelic-y, not just because she said drugs half the song, but it has a nice psychedelic feel. But yeah, not bad. I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again. It's just not bad. It's not amazing, and I'm not blown out of the water. However, comma, it's not bad at all. I like the concept of that song a lot. The idea that she gets her high of fashion and dressing up in the way that she prefers, as like it starts with a V, Vice Lord. I like that. That's cool. That's very like interesting. Execution, not too bad either. See, I'm saying it again. Fucking not bad, bro. Oh.
Friends say it disappeared. I blame it on the things we do. Singing our favorite songs, making out in the car, doing shots at the bar. All my fears thrown out the window makes it feel like summer forever. And the truth is, feel like summer forever. And I love you so bad. I love you so bad.
If any song was radio baity out of all of them, it was this one. What I mean by radio baity is it sounds like something that you'd turn on the radio, put on Z100, and be like, we got a new song, and then it'd play this bullshit because it's for like a generalized audience. This is not bad, but it's also not really my speed. I think it's just like a cool song about loving someone in the summer. Been done a fucking trillion times.
Walk in the room, my high heels on, I strike a pose. Young, dumb, cute, nothing to lose. Cold, so I cry, only in the rain. So I cry, only in the rain. So I cry.
What is that? Well, like a billion times. Very like, I don't know. Also, the cover looks very 2010-y. It has that aura. I don't know. That sounds like so nostalgic. But this one wasn't my favorite one either. I thought it was okay.
Tell me who I am. Do I provoke you with my tone of innocence? Time is a gun and I point it blank. Crush and burn, girl, baby, swallow it dry. You got a front row seat and I got a taste of the glamorous life. Nothing makes me feel as good as being
Yummy background. That was better than the last one too. We're going back up. Yeah, I like that. That was pretty interesting. The background vocals with auto-tune. Obviously I love auto-tune, so I like hearing stuff like that. This little like jingle, very interesting addition to the song. PogChamp. Oh my god, when Addison Rae was becoming popular, That was 5 years ago, bro. It was like when TikTok was like starting to get its sauce. I can't believe, first of all, that, and I can't believe that some of my favorite albums have turned 10 years old, or some of my favorite albums have turned 5 years old, or yeah, like it's mind-blowing to me. It feels like my whole college life was kind of a blur, TBH and GL, and now I'm kind of back in life as I like know it. I don't know why I'm also venting to you. That's what therapy's for.
Like when I wear this dress, I feel best when I'm wearing less. If I'm so confused, my life moves fast.
Oh my god, what does this sound like?
All the time I spend, being lost, but I'm found again. Should've jumped in the unknown. My life moves faster than me. Can't feel the ground beneath my feet.
Yeah, this is like a overreaching concept with the record. This song, I think, hones in on it pretty nicely in regards to the idea of growing up. This was released as like a single before the record came out. I think, I don't know, just a little bit before, but Album of the Year is showing me that it came out on June 6th and the record came out on June 6th. I feel like it has like this, it's nice, right? And it's nice and fun to listen to, but then there's something about it that just, it's missing like sauce. Like it's nice, tender, juicy fried chicken, but it's missing like the sauce that's gonna make that shit from a 9 to a 10. I don't know if it's I want her to express her voice more, reach into different genres. Well, she is reaching into subgenres of the same genre. Why am I doing a review now? Fucking, we have 2 songs left. Transition, please. Surprise. Actually, I'm just gonna let it play and then we'll talk at the end.
Guess I gotta accept the pain. Need a cigarette to make
Okay,
me
I've
feel
heard this
better.
already.
Every good thing
I've
comes
heard a
my
snippet on
way.
TikTok.
Listen to my favorite song. So get out the way. Letting my head down. So I put my headphones on.
I mean, for a debut, for someone that doesn't have a major background in music, obviously, it's pretty impressive. I also like, obviously, since I listen to Charli XCX and I think her work is fantastic, I can clearly see a Charli XCX influence in this record at points, which were actually some of my favorite moments, the ones that kind of felt Charli-esque. But yeah, I don't think it was necessarily bad. I think it was pretty decent. I don't think it's gonna be my favorite album this year, hands down. I don't really think I'm gonna ever listen to it again. Maybe if I'm like with somebody who wants to listen to it, then I'll listen to it. I'm not like immediately running back to this album, but it was pretty good for a first record. So I can't realistically hate on this record and say it's really bad, because I enjoyed a lot of the moments on it. It has a lot of moments that stood out in the songs, and that's really all you can ask for a debut, especially with someone that I don't particularly want to listen to or had a need to listen to. I've been seeing a lot of people check out this record and they said it's good, so I had to check it out for myself. Yeah, well, this is the end of the video, so yeah.